Welcome to day 2, part 1 of our Egypt adventure, from ancient wonders to open-air museums. We're diving into Saqqara, Memphis, and Giza. Buckle up, it's gonna be a fun ride. Vámonos. It's early morning and finally our driver is here. This bad boy goes from 0 to carat in 4.5 seconds. We're starting off our tour in Giza and headed to Saqqara, about 17 miles, 27 kilometers away. The trip took us around 45 minutes. In that time, we bonded with our tour guide. Saqqara is truly an open-air museum, one that has ancient Egyptian history on display. Entry to the site costs 540 Egyptian pounds, about $11 per person for general access. We hired a tour guide with a private driver to navigate the area and learn more about the historical significance, and the price? $60 for both. This column entrance is a gateway to the step Pyramid of Djoser, built during the reign of Pharaoh Djoser in the 27th century BC. The entrance features rows of limestone columns, one of the earliest examples of column architecture in history. These columns are semi-attached to the walls. Walking through this grand colonnade, you're stepping into a divine space. Think of it as the VIP lounge for the afterlife, where Djoser planned to rub elbows with the gods. Visitors would pass through this 40-column hallway to reach a massive ceremonial courtyard, part of the grand funerary complex. The Pyramid of Djoser in Sakara is the oldest stone pyramid and revolutionary architectural masterpiece, built around 2670 BC for the Pharaoh Djoser. The pyramid step design contains 6 tiers. Talk about going up in the world, making it a precursor to the smooth-sided pyramids we're used to seeing. This pyramid is the centerpiece of a sprawling 37-acre ceremonial complex. The pyramid contains a complex underground structure with galleries, chambers, and tunnels. If you want to go inside, expect an additional fee of 450 Egyptian pounds, about $9. Djoser's tomb lies deep underground at the bottom of a 90-foot shaft, which is where he was originally buried. Although his mummy isn't there anymore, archaeologists found fragments of his granite sarcophagus. The underground tunnels extend for over 3.4 miles, which is 5.5 kilometers, with many false doors, extra chambers, and dead ends. Basically the ancient version of a no trespassing sign. And we're off to visit the next spot, but before we get there, I want to ask you for something. Unfortunately, 95% of our viewers haven't hit the subscribe button. Shocking, right? So if you've enjoyed our videos, help us out by, oh look, a puppy! Help us out by hitting the subscribe button. And I promise oh look, another puppy! I promise there will be more awesome videos coming your way. Back to the video. Next, we headed over to the Pyramid of Unas, built for the Pharaoh of Unas of the 5th dynasty. This pyramid might look modest today, now more of a rubble pile, but don't judge a book by its cover, and don't let its appearance fool you. Inside, it's spectacular. In fact, I'd say it's the most beautiful inside compared to all the other pyramids we visited. It's like the hidden gem of Saqqara, like finding a diamond in the rough, but with more ancient hieroglyphics. This pyramid was the first to feature pyramid text, ancient hieroglyphic inscriptions on the walls that were basically the pharaoh's personalized guide to the afterlife. The burial chamber ceiling is shaped to look like a starry night sky. The Pyramid of Unas may not be as famous as others, but it's a treasure trove of history and symbolic arts. Sometimes it's the underdogs that surprise you. And of course, the mummy was no longer there. Our tour guide wasn't able to guide us in here, but I do recommend accepting the Unas guide to walk you through, because there are many amazing features you won't be able to see without him. And right next to the Pyramid of Unas, there's a secret chamber that connects to the Pyramid of Djoser. Well, not much of a secret anymore, I guess. Oops. After leaving the Unas pyramid, we went to check out other buildings and structures. Visitors can explore the structure's interior, walking through its corridors, and see the inscriptions up close. It's like taking a step back in time. Next, we left Sakara and made our way to Memphis Open-Air Museum, just a few minutes away. The spot offers visitors a chance to see more iconic pieces that highlight the grandeur of ancient Egypt civilization. But let's be honest, we were on a whirlwind 3-day trip to Egypt, so time was tight, and we had to make some decisions and prioritize places that we wanted to see. So, it's a small place. You can easily see everything in 30 minutes. If you're on a short trip like ours, I'd say this is more of a maybe stop. It's cool, but not essential. The museum's showstopper? It's the colossal limestone statue of Ramses II, lying down at 10 meters, 33 feet long. It's just too massive to stand upright. Now, on to the next stop, the so-called Papyrus Museum. Let me save you the time. this isn't a museum. It's a gift shop with a marketing degree. Sure, they'll show you how the papyrus paper is made, and that's cool for about a minute, but once the demo's done, they'll try to sell you a $100 piece of papyrus featuring Nefertiti looking like she just got back from the day spa. If you can't skip this, skip it. But hey, don't worry, I'll be uploading a video about the 3 scams you will probably fall for in Egypt. Let's just say this one made the list. For our next video, we'll continue day 2, ending with the grand finale, visiting the Giza pyramids, and topping it off with a camel ride. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, stay curious, my friends.